Recognizing the member from North Vancouver Seymour.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for the opportunity to speak to a motion of profound importance to me. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge that I continue to speak on the lands of the Coast Salish people, here in Victoria, the Lekwungen, known as the Songhees and the Esquimalt, and in North Vancouver, the Tsleil-Waututh and Squamish nations, from where I call home. I'm always grateful for their ongoing stewardship of the water, land, and world around us. Last spring, I was surprised to learn that a group of people who espoused a variety of beliefs that conflict with the rights of many members of our communities had come to the People's House to express their divisive, prejudicial, and, to be quite frank, hateful opinions. They had a benign name, the Association for Reformed Political Action. However, their apparent goal was to influence government policy in a variety of ways, to encourage policy creation that was focused on diminishing the rights of women and members of our LGBTQS+ groups. Their materials advocate to defund abortion and availability of the abortion bill. They have a campaign to pass laws that protect children before birth and describe abortion as a grave human rights violation. In vitro fertilization was also a target, with this group wanting to have the process criminalized, with the following being published in a report: the practice of creating excess embryos, freezing embryos indefinitely, destroying or discarding embryos, comedifying gametes, and intentionally severing children from their biological parents should be condemned in Canada. Parliament should enact a legislative scheme that bans these harmful activities and protects life from its very beginning. This is hurtful and hateful. Hurtful and hateful. I don't know if anybody knows of anybody that's done IVF and done the work and knows the results and loves those results, those children. Additionally, ARPA indicates that groups believe that couples with same-sex relationships and transgender identities deprive their children of the leadership, nurturing, and care that a fully male father and fully female mother provide. This belief is outlined in an article entitled "How to Respond to Pride Month." Excuse me. Here we are in a country, province, and communities that overall profess to support human rights, recognize and embrace diversity, variety, and the right to choose. Choose who you are, who you love, and how you manage your body, amongst many, many other things. ARPA wants to restrict those choices to only the things that match their beliefs. Laws and legislations with ensuing policies and regulations are there to support people. In our government, we believe in lifting people up, strengthening everybody's ability to have a life of their choosing. Our government is not open to suggestions by those who advocate repression of specific groups of people. Shortly after the event, it was noted that a number of members of the opposition were also against the beliefs expressed by ARPA. The member from Surrey Cloverdale, Surrey White Rock, and Penticton Summerland had the strength of conviction to speak out against hosting ARPA. The member from Surrey Cloverdale was very clear by stating, "To see a group that, in my opinion, actively works against the rights of other British Columbians is not in line with what I want to see in the Hall of Honour." Whereas, in contrast, the opposition member from Chilliwack North was very supportive, saying, "What ARPA has done has given a voice to the ills of society that are so harmful to many. Many of their stances align with our common sense approach as the Conservative Party of British Columbia." She also said, among other things, "It's my honour and privilege to host ARPA." At least the members of our new fourth party and our other parties and our independents are very clear in where they stand, whether we all agree or not, whereas the opposition seems to be unsure of their stand on this event, as was noted earlier. To be very clear, these are not just opinions that are being tossed around for dinner table discussions. ARPA is comprised of people who truly want the government to criminalize a person's right to choose what happens with their body, the right to choose who they live with, and marry and raise a family with, things that have been fought for over decades and generations. Fairness, dignity, and equal rights for all, regardless of gender identity, sexual orientation, or personal health care choices.
Thank you, member.
Oh, I just want to say I believe and stand for it as our government.